Welcome to Season 10 of Boondock Nation. To start off our winter, we are headed to one of our favorite events of the season, Out West Sled Fest 2025. This year is the 5th annual Out West Sled Fest. It's crazy to believe that it's been 5 years already, and we are just as stoked as ever for the weekend to unfold. There's so many cool things that make this weekend so special, from all the riders that show up from across the country and all the friendly faces that we see at sled shows. Everyone's here and eager to rip, and we got some snow to do so. So it's Friday, everyone's fired up. Let's have ourselves a good weekend. It's Friday morning here at Out West Sled Fest, and the boys are buzzing. Everyone is fired up to go ride today. So many people showed up for this event this year, and we're absolutely stoked. We got some frigid temps, but we're gonna make the most of it. We got a lot of stuff going on here tonight. We're gonna get back for the sled show and shine, which is at 3 o'clock, and then we have a dinner tonight over at Lakeside, and then we will return back to Sawtell Mountain Resort for a little party later on. We're not gonna waste any more time here. We're gonna do a little beacon check and get out on the mountain.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It is day one up here at Out West Sled Fest, and we have just broken away off the trail and started getting into the fresh stuff. It's crazy how good the snow is this year already compared to last. Everybody is ripping. It's so fun to see everyone out here enjoying themselves and getting after it. Justin Thomas and his dad Tyson came up and quickly before we got out in the snow slapped one of their TRF glides in this thing. If you haven't seen one of those, definitely check it out. There's a ton of adjustment available in this thing, and I haven't even begun to scratch the surface. So we're gonna get into that more as the season goes on and I start to tinker with this thing. But the initial thoughts are awesome. The snow is great, and we're getting after it up here in Island Park. Day one here in Island Park was a great day of riding, and as any day of mountain riding can go, things can happen. I mean, it's just the variables that you face when you're out there, and our good buddy Jordan Volts just so happened to pick the short end of the stick today. He got into a pretty wild crash and just a wild set of circumstances trying to figure out what kind of medical situation he was dealing with and how to transport him out of there properly. So when we were first trying to communicate with Jordan, it was pretty interesting, being that he's a deaf snowmobiler, very one-of-one type situation, and for him to be injured, we didn't know if we were dealing with a broken leg or a bleed or what kind of trauma we were dealing with at all in this situation, or if he was even going to be able to ride out of there. So there was a lot of things, a lot of people jumping in to make fires, pull his sled out of the way and down and get it ready for him to hopefully ride out of there, which he ended up being able to do. Just a lot of helping hands and people trying to do stuff and make Jordan as comfortable as possible. It was really cool to see the group that we were with out there that day all jump in and make it happen. And we got back to the lodge, not in time for the sled show and shine, but in time to be able to enjoy the rest of the night for sure. This is the second year of the sled show and shine, and it is blowing up. It is very cool to see how everyone tricks out their sleds with the wraps and the bumpers. And this opportunity is unique in the sense where everyone lines them up and gets voted on to see which sled is ultimately the favorite of the weekend. All sorts of prizes that you can win, including a free weekend stay at Sawtell Mountain Resort.
We're back at Sawtell Mountain Resort, and we've got a presentation from Jeff Hamilton of ARI, the American Institute for Avalanche Research and Education, here presenting to everyone that's in town. Now, there's a lot of people that come from the Midwest who don't talk about avalanche forecasts and avalanche conditions every day like we do. So this is a great general education seminar before the party to get everyone familiar with the conditions. Jeff's been teaching pro courses out here for the last couple of weeks, and he's been in the snowpack a ton, so he knows it better than just about anybody right now. It's really cool to see ARI, supporting this event and bringing an education component to Out West Sled Fest. We're also going to have an avalanche seminar tomorrow from the Gallatin National Forest Avalanche Center that we'll get into later. But for now, we're kicking off the Boondock Nation party. We've got live music. We've got Cafe Sabor here serving drinks and food. I'm feeling a margarita. They're playing some Van Morrison. Let's go check it out. The party was sick last night. It was it was packed. There was a ton of people there. It went by so fast. All of a sudden the night was over. The band was great. They killed it. Totally filled the room. And there's tons of great giveaways too. I think we raised some good money. I haven't heard the final count yet, but that's going to come after the casino night tonight. We're really going to try and raise some money for the Gallatin National Forest Avalanche Center. Right now, people are pulling up. There's some energy in the air. It is chilly. Everything's frosted up. So we're going to head up into the sunshine. Half the mountains are socked in, half of it's wide open. So we're going to go try and find a jump and a good place to chill, for everyone to whip around and hang out. It's going to be a darn good day.
After a fun day of ripping around in the trees and trading lines, we met up with the rest of the group and made a fire for a relaxing lunch on the mountain.
For your efforts here.
Yeah, someone's got to do it, right?
Yep.
Look up there, folks.
What happened, John?
Well, you know, just
You were worried about the gas.
got a log in the way and trees for traction, and the next thing you know, I don't have a bogey wheel.
Oh, that thing will straighten itself right out.
Yeah, you know, I'm pretty all the time.
Yeah, this is nice though.
It's the final ride day here at Out West Sled Fest 2025. It is a brisk one, needless to say, and we're making the most of it. A ton of people came to meet up and ride out here, meet us out on the mountain today, which is so awesome. There's so many people around. It's way cool to see everyone hanging out around the fire, the camaraderie around the sleds and everything like that. That's what this sport's all about, and that's what this weekend is all about, is bringing the sled community together and getting out and enjoying the snow. If you're intimidated to come out to Out West Sled Fest, just know that this group is all about everyone. It's super inclusive. We have all levels of riders here out on the snow today. People that could have ridden in on trail sleds if you really wanted to. Check out Sawtell Mountain Resort. It's a great place to stay and ride from during this weekend up here in Island Park. And come out and check it out next year. You guys will not be disappointed. Wrapping up the second day of riding was all time. We had so many friends join us, and with the help of High Mountain Adventures and a few other guides, we were able to find some untouched snow, great views, and were able to make sure everyone had fun and stayed safe. We hopped on the trail that's always groomed and cruised back to Sawtell to catch up with everyone at the end of the night and see how good their day was and some how bad it was. It is Saturday night, the final night of Out West Sled Fest, and we have saved the best for last. Today was pretty awesome. There was a lot of carnage out on the hill, but I think people still had a really good time. We had some blue skies and a fire and enjoyed the day. But now everyone is here and fired up for casino night. There's a lot of high stake prizes up for grabs down there and a lot of cool tables and games going on. So we're gonna go downstairs, get in on some of the action, and check out what people are winning. The night was off to a great start. The games we were playing weren't played with real money, as it was all a fundraiser for the local Avalanche Center. But with the help of some of our industry partners, they donated some prizes to be won, like full sets of fly gear, suspension from Fox Shocks, and subscriptions from Onyx Off-Road, and much more. Overall, it was a great way to wrap an amazing weekend here at Sawtell Mountain Resort. Lastly, just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that participated and attended Out West Sled Fest over the weekend. It was so cool to see everyone there and hang and ride. And a huge thank you goes out to all the staff at Sawtell Mountain Resort, High Mountain Adventures, Action Motorsports, and all of our partners and sponsors that helped and showed up and did what they did for the event too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.